Hello, my spooky friends, and welcome back to Where Midnight Looms. My name is Lisa, and welcome to my countdown to Halloween vlog series. Okay, my spooky friends, I'm just trying to work out the details here of the curtains for the fortune teller hut. I wasn't sure what I wanted the top color to be, but I've decided to go with red. Again, it has sort of a carnival-esque feel to it with the black and white striped shower curtain that we've got. So I'm gonna go in and sew down the corners so I have them all pinned. And then I'm waiting for I got gold fringe and some gold bobbly type things coming from Amazon this afternoon. So we're gonna wait on those, or sorry, I am waiting for those, and we'll get those stitched around. I'm not exactly sure on the height. Like that's where the top of the shelf unit is, and then I've got this little bit here. But I obviously don't want things to hang down too low because we need to be able to see witchy poo, right? We'll get the corners on. I'm gonna cut the shower curtain. We'll get it sewn in there so then we can tie the fabric back. And then I have to decide what I'm going to do with this piece, if I'm going to paint it back here, or maybe I'll just glue a piece of fabric on there. I'm not really sure. Today is the day to figure out some of these details. And we'll get the sign on, and we'll have to figure out how much space I have to write her name and that kind of thing on there as well. So nothing too difficult, just fiddly little bits, fiddly little details to figure out. But it's a perfect day to be outside to do this. So let me get the corners sewn, things cut, and I'll show you what the next step is going to look like. I love it when a plan comes together. This is going to look fantastic. So as you can see, I've just done the one side, and I got them stitched in. Okay, that's going to work perfect, absolutely perfect. So what I'm going to do, we'll do the other three sides, and then I have to figure out what I'm going to do at the back. Okay, well, let me get the other two sides on and the front, or sorry, the other side and the front, excuse me. And then we'll go from there. Okay, are you guys ready? I'm really excited to show you this because this looks really, really good. Here we are, here we are. I am loving it. Oh, hang on, I gotta step back a little bit. Give you the full view. Yeah, once we get the gold tassels up, it's gonna be great. And I got gold tassels to wrap around here. They're coming this afternoon as well. So hopefully the Amazon guy doesn't really take till 8 o'clock to get here. But yeah. So as far as the back goes, I have an old sheet that's white with light blue polka dots. I want whatever's inside to be light in color, because as we're finding out at night, the lighter the better. Look at my messy paint job. Ooh, maybe I'll go over that with some black paint. Anyhow, sorry, I'm easily distracted. Yeah, so we'll see. I wish I had some fabric that had stars on it, and I was actually thinking, well, maybe I could just put this fabric in the back and then get out a Sharpie and draw stars on the back or something. I don't know. Now it's just about the details. I'm very, very excited. Oh, and then I'll show you the back. In the end, I just put the full piece over it. It's perfect. There's a little pleat here at the back to give it a little bit of extra wiggle room for space. Okay, so what I have to do now is I have to drill a hole through here. So, and I've created holes in the curtain here so that the baubles can go all the way around the post there. And then Let's go get the blue polka dot fabric and see what it looks like in the back. Okay, I hope you guys are sitting down because this is really gonna knock your socks off. Here we go, here we go. I love it so much. Oh my God, she looks so great. Everything about this is so great. So I went downstairs to try and find the blue polka dot fabric, and I don't know what I did with it, but I found red instead. And I think red is gonna go perfect. So there's two long pieces there. I'm gonna sew them sort of together and then tie them up at the back. It doesn't quite reach the bottom, but I think that'll be okay. I think that'll be okay. I still have the fringe from the bottom of her dress. I haven't cut that off yet. So I might try and incorporate that across the back as well. But my goodness, look at Witchy Poo. Just look at her. She's gorgeous. Oh yeah, we haven't done her nails yet. We'll have to get on that this week. And so you can see her nicely from the side here too. Oh my goodness, you guys, I'm just tickled pink. She looks great. The only thing really left to figure out, of course, is where her crystal ball is gonna sit. How I'm gonna work that exactly, I'm not sure yet. And we'll get her sign up. Yeah, I'm loving it. Oh my God, look at the her feathers are moving in the wind. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me go fix that back curtain. Okay, my spooky friends, it just keeps getting better and better and better. So I got the fringe hanging in the back. I know it's a little green and red, which has some Christmas overtones, but I don't know. I think it'll be okay. So I had this, let me just take this out of the way. I had this piece of wood here that I had used for another project. So there's an eye hook there and an eye hook there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wrap something around her, and then I'm gonna tie her to there so she doesn't tip over. So that was a happy coincidence. I kind of want to paint her name and then have like somewhere it says Fortunes 5 cents or something. I did consider the fact that I could put the sign on this side or this side, it doesn't matter, instead of putting it in the middle and then sort of having her name there. Or I suppose even hypothetically this could come here somehow. I could do a thing with her name. She almost needs like an arch of some sort. I just got my Amazon order. So let's have a look-see at this trim. And then here are the tiebacks. Ooh, these are a little bit nicer than I thought. Oh yeah. Oh, Witchy Poo's gonna like these. Yeah, these are great. These are gonna show up really nicely at night as well. So there's 4 of these. I like these. Okay, now let's open up. Have a look at this trim. Oh, it's a little bit wider than I thought. Oh, this is going to be good. Yeah, it's very sparkly. I was torn between things that had beads on it, things that had baubles. So this whole thing was $23 Canadian, and there was quite a bit here. It worked out to be about a dollar and a bit a yard. It's kind of chintzy. Like this is clearly not the best quality trim in the world, but you know what? I think that adds a little bit to the campiness of it. And like I said, I still have a little bit of time, but I was going to say I could add to it if I wanted to, but let's see. I'm going to go get the cover and let's lay this down and have a look. I like it. I don't know so there's something about this that is very Shriner-esque to me. I was thinking about this when we were outside today. I was like, there's something about this red top and the gold and the black and white that's given me Shriner vibes at a holiday parade. I gotta tell you. But anyways, yeah, this is gonna work. This is gonna be good. It's gonna look great at night. My spooky friends, I hope you're sitting down for this giant reveal. Here we go, here we go. Ta-da! Ooh. Oh my God. I don't know what's wrong with me that I get so excited about these things, but excited doesn't even really cover it. Look at that. We've got the tassels on the front. Very nice, very nice. And then I don't have the tassels on the back because I'm going to have to drill a much bigger hole than this so I can get this through there. So I'll do that tomorrow. It's been really rainy here today, and we still have more rain to come, but I couldn't resist coming out and getting it on with the gold trim. Now, like I said, this trim is not the greatest trim in the world, but it is certainly going to do for our purposes. And I think this wire is going to hold nicely to keep this in place. We still have to do her manicure and get her nails painted. She looks really happy, doesn't she? I think she looks very happy. Well, there you have it, everybody. That's pretty much got it. I went in with a little bit of black spray paint last night, and I spray painted over where you could see where my painting had gone awry. And then I just did a little bit of sort of smudging around to make it look a little bit aged and old. And I did the same on this side here too. So that, as they say, is that, and I couldn't be happier. So I'm really excited to get this out and on the front lawn. Now, I've got the clock standing upright. Tonight, I'm going to be working on the art that's going to be the face clock. But here we have, Katrina got these plastic or resin hearts from Michael's and these spiders. And then she found these little coffins that I think look great. Now we had these skeletons. These are really rubbery. They're plastic, but they're very rubbery. And for whatever reason, as you can see, they did not want to stick. So only one of them, here's the other one, has stayed on. I've given him a bit of a tug, and he's on there. Like, she really gooped up the no-nails here. So I'm not sure what happened. These guys here, these are a hard plastic, and they've been glued, sticking on fine. Everything else that we've glued on here so far has stuck. And in the end, what we did with these heads was we filled them full of the no-nails and then basically just put them on and goop them and let everything goop out. Because again, I think it kind of looks like mortar. So tomorrow, Monday, hopefully we're going to finish gluing whatever we're going to glue down here. I would like to get the hands with the chain hanging in here. And I am going to work really hard to get this artwork done for the clock. I'll show you very quickly roughly what I've started. Here is a quick sneak peek of the artwork that I've started for the clock. I am loving these rats. And the hands, of course, will go in the middle. I have a tiny little motor that I'm really, fingers crossed, we're going to be able to make this work. I want the hands to spin, not too fast, but just fast enough that maybe it looks like it's a little bit, you know, being guided by unforeseen forces. So this is the start of it. I'm not sure what other embellishments are going to take place. I'm going to take this outside and see what it looks like underneath the glass. So I don't know. We'll have to see. But anyways, this is what I'm starting, so you have an idea of the direction that I'm going. And when she comes tomorrow night, I'm hoping that we can get the clock face in there and call that done. And then it's just a matter of figuring out what we're going to do with the pendulum and the lighting. And then yeah, that'll probably be about it. Friends, I'm going to leave it there for today. It's starting to rain again, so I'm going to drag Witchy Poo and her booth inside. We would both like to thank you very much for watching, and we would also like to ask if you enjoyed this video, please give it a little thumbs up, and certainly all the comments, subscribes are very, very much appreciated. And thank you to everybody who recently subscribed to the channel. And until the next video, stay spooky, my friends, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.